Welcome back to Tyranny. Alright, let's go to this helmet placing ceremony and we'll see where we can go from there. Oh, wait a minute, we got some people having an argument here. I'm glad you came along, Fatebinder. Now that you're here, we can settle this. Why do we need a Fatebinder for this? It's such a trivial matter. Trivial? We were almost killed. Tell me what's going on. Felix sent me and Mares to the old walls for materials. Now I know the old walls are dangerous, but Felix said he had it on good authority that there was no danger. Felix was going to make an axe for each of us in return. I couldn't pass it up. A forge-bound axe costs a lot of rings normally. Hey, forge-bound magic is just as dangerous, you know. It's not my fault the most reliable, stable material happens to be found near the old walls. And besides, those axes you were getting in payment were exceptional compensation for the task. You sent these two near the old walls. The best materials are found near the old walls, and good material is hard to come by. There's no way I could do it all myself. I'd never get any forging done. My master is very particular about meeting production quotas. It was a fair trade for their service. Plus, it's not like forging items using those materials is perfectly safe either. One error, and you're a pile of ash on the floor. Have you sent anyone else to the old walls before? Well, I never ordered anyone to go inside. They might have, but I have no way of knowing for sure, you see. As one of the forge-bound, you are aware that the old walls are off limits to everyone. Oh, yes, of course, Fatebinder, but surely there's room for some flexibility in that law. After all, I'm sure that Kairos would want us to produce only the best arms and armor for his armies. So, Evander, tell me your side of things. I'm not one of the disfavored, so I know getting my hands on genuine four-bound items is damn hard. Naturally, I jumped at the chance to do the job for Felix. I mean, it was just gathering materials. I didn't expect to find Bane all over the damn place. Luckily, I've dealt with Bane before and was able to fight my way out. I managed to rescue Mares while I was retreating. Did you go inside the old walls? He hesitates noticeably before answering. Yes. Only for a moment to look around, then right back out. Couldn't have been more than a minute. So you've done this sort of job for Felix before? Yes, I've done similar jobs. This is the first one that's taken me anywhere near the old walls, though. I figured Felix knew what he was about, though, or he'd gotten the go-ahead from his master. So, Maris, how did you get involved in this? I've known Felix since before the conquest. And when he told me about the job, I agreed to do it, no questions asked. It's nothing I hadn't done for him before. While I was out gathering the materials, I was ambushed by scourges. If Evander hadn't come along when he did, I'd have died. Were you ever in danger on any previous jobs for Felix? No, not really. A few wild animal encounters, but nothing like this. Are you aware that the inside of old walls are off limits? Sort of, but I wasn't planning to go inside, just near enough to get the materials Felix needed. It seems a little harsh. He didn't actually tell them to go inside. No punishment? Maybe too lenient? Menial labor with forge bond at 3 span. It seems like the way to go. And what else we got? Nah. I don't want to be nice. They need to kind of get punished too. I need to send the message you are not to go inside the old walls. And be very careful when even just going near the old walls. This seems like the way to go. I think This is a little too harsh, and it only punishes one person. I like to punish all three of them, but lightly, like a slap on the wrist. So just let them know I'm not fucking around, but I'm not like trying to ruin their lives, because nothing really bad happened here. The old walls are forbidden for a reason. All three of you are sentenced to menial labor with the forge bot for 3 span. Plus, I get some work out of it. My master will have me forging nothing but ingots. What a waste of my skill. The Fate Binder could have had us executed. I'll take some hard labor over death any day. I don't see why we're getting punished along with Felix, but I'm not going to cross you on this Fate Binder. Keep this up. Maybe, just maybe, people will someday learn to never ask you for help with anything. Yeah, well, you need to understand that if I'm too lenient on them, then they won't take me seriously. There's a fine line to walk here. You gotta know when to slap them on the wrist. You gotta know when to give someone a pass. And you gotta know when to come down on somebody really hard and make an example of them. This is why I'm a Fate Finder and you're not. Because I can make these sorts of judgment calls. No, I can't get to where I'm trying to go. Oh wait, I gotta go there again. Have I been in this house? I think I've been in this house. I have. I've looted this place before. Here. All right, here we go. The placing of the helm. It is done. Good, good. Now the people of Lethian's Crossing have one less thing they must worry about. Fate Binder, will you go inside and see what effects the helm is having on the Bane? Now you let me inside? Cool. I mean, I wanted to go there, inside there originally. Kyros's law states that no one is allowed to enter the old walls. If no one goes inside, we will never know if the helmet is working. I will do this for you. Thank you, Fate Binder. Your help is invaluable. I just need to know my citizens are safe. Now, frankly, I have no problem going inside the old walls. But I need to make it, seem like I'm trying to follow Kyros's law. It's like I'm begrudgingly entering the old walls, when in reality, I'm quite happily entering the old walls here. Because quite honestly, I want to see what secrets they hold inside, because those secrets might be knowledge. And knowledge is power. Power is what's ultimately going to lead me to my goals. He holds out a small stone with glyphs etched on it. Take this. It is the keystone to enter the old walls. The entrance is directly below us. And good luck. I mean, I've been inside there before, but yeah. Too bad I can't just take the helmet maybe later, because that would be pretty swell. I probably want to talk to these folks again at some point, but right now I want to go inside. Go back in there, see how the Bane are doing, and also get back to that puzzle in there and see if I can get to the top of the spire so I can claim it. And be like, this is my spire. You are now my subject. I mean, Kyrus' subjects. Oh, I didn't notice that before. There's a striker's cow. Balancing act. Plus 10% damage while health above 75%. Okay, so this is great while you're fully healthy or close to fully healthy. Okay. How does it compare to what I'm wearing? Worse deflection, worse accuracy, better recovery. I'm not going to get damaged a lot. So 10% worth the -3 to accuracy I would get. Faster recovery though. It might just be actually. What does it look like anyway? Huh? Pretty cool. Actually, that really fits my outfit. I like showing off my awesome dark skin, white hair combo, but I might actually disable hide helmet because that looks pretty cool. And it will increase my damage most of the time, I imagine, because most of the time I should be above 75% health. I'm not a frontline character. It's going to be kills in shadow and verse that I expect to be taking the majority of the damage. Who wants to wager we've disturbed the Bane? Any takers? And here they come. Bane approach. Get ready. Well, you didn't give me a chance to get ready, but you know what? Okay. Yeah, I'll let her take on these two, and I'll have these three moiderize these guys. Let's drop some fireball on these. Ooh, I could do that. Oh, it's one per rest. That's not good. I use it.
More than 5 fingers. Will do.
Mystic Helm is weak. Cannot best Bane as human called Stenia promised. Yeah, it's not really doing the job. So now I know that the helm is not really doing the job. On the other hand, while I'm in here, This does not... There does not seem to be a way to open this door from this side. Oh, Verse has something to say. You've carved out a real knack for yourself by breaking the Overlord's edicts left and right. Whatever Tunan is paying you for your services, I'd say you're due for a raise. How does it feel? Not only have you given voice to the Overlord's will, but you're breaking Kairos' magic left and right. I'm exposing myself to powers I don't understand. War is about taking risks, and you're putting yourself out there more than anyone. I can't help but respect that. I'm here if you need me, but I don't have a mind for arcane wisdom. I'll do whatever I can to get our little gang through this war, and if it ever looks like your strength is flagging, I'll put you out of your misery and take control. Cheer up. Thanks, Verse.
What do you need?
We'll have a chit-chat later. I'm not sure this is the time.
Let's try not to stand out, shall we?
Oh, now this door is closed. Well, that sucks. So I guess I do have to just go back and tell him, hey, your helm ain't doing jack shit. So, you know. Whoa, are they dead? Someone took the helm. They're dead and there's all types of dead bodies. What happened? Let's protect the old walls with something easily stolen that every two-bit thug would happen to take. Fate Binder, we need your help. The soldier runs up, his words punctuated by his labored breathing. Raytamon took the Mage Bane helmet while you were in the old walls. When Saratha tried to stop him and his guards, they started slaughtering everyone. It didn't matter if they were Brotherhood or a townsperson. It's like he's gone crazy. He points east. Please, speak to him. We're unable to stop him. Why is Raytamon attacking his own people? I have no clue. It makes no sense. That's why I've come for you. You have to help us talk some sense into him. I'll talk to him and see what I can do. And kill him if necessary. Thank you, Fate Binder. He is with Saratha in the center of town. He must be brought to his senses before more innocent people die.
Yep.
Center of town. So we're around here. There we go. There he is. Raytamon and Saratha stands amidst dead bodies, staring each other down. Raytamon steps in to intimidate Saratha, who refuses to move. Stand down, Saratha. If you do not let me pass, I will kill you just as I have every other pile of shit in town. Why are you doing this, Raytamon? The townsfolk were innocent, and you're killing your own men. Have you gone insane? Watch your tongue, Saratha, lest I split it for you. I know you and Welby have been plotting against me behind my back. Extreme measures are needed to ensure your plans never come to fruition. I've got what I need now, and it's time for me to get to work. You will pay for your insolence, and Kairos will pay for trying to take Lething's Crossing from me. This town belongs to me, and no one else will have it. Plotting against you, Welby and I have done no such thing. We want what is best for the Brotherhood in Lething's Crossing. This is our home. You have doomed innocents to a horrible death because your pride won't allow you to let the town go. You must stop. I want to stay here as much as you do, but what you're doing is absolute madness. Give me that helmet. Absolutely not. If a few expendables have to die for me to get what I need, so be it. It is clear to me that Welby's betrayal has affected you too. Goodbye, Saratha. I can't intervene? Farewell, Saratha. You have served me well, but you are no longer needed. Damn! Can I just... He's right there. I could have run him down.
Something every day.
I hate these stupid sequences where my character stands there while the enemies have like a 2-minute long conversation. It's like, you know, this whole time I could have walked right up to them and done something. Like, you know, I could have intervened one way or another. Damn scripted sequences. Right, well, at least I went up a level. That's one thing I really loved about the Half-Life games. That game never takes control away from you. It never freezes the game where you can't do anything. Even in the scripted sequences where you really can't do anything to save anybody or kill anybody or whatever, you still have control of your character, so you don't feel completely useless. Alright. I really want that second additional spell slot, but I need 2 more points in this. I also would like to keep buffing up my archery skills. That's very useful, considering how good my dodge is. That's pretty cool. So many things I want. I don't use magic spells. I think I'm just going to go with the straight up passive buff for now. Next level, I think I might wind up taking either a headshot.
Fears in shadow understands.
So they ran down this way. Look who's here. But just a bit too late, aren't you? Raytamon laughs. He holds a rope, the end of which is binding Zdenia's hands. Zdenia stares at Raytamon with intense hatred. Now that I have the Mage Bane and the Forge-bound Master, nothing can stop me from unleashing the Bane on Lethian's Crossing. Zdenia growls and takes a step towards Raytamon, who jumps back and puts up his hands in front of him. You notice one of his eyes is black and his nose is bleeding. You motherless cur, Zdenia spits at him. Her clothes are splattered in blood and she works her hands, fighting against the bonds holding her. As soon as I free myself, and make no mistake, I will free myself, your blood will join your underlings on my armor. It'll take more than a hammer to my head to take me down. Coward, using your men as a distraction. You know you're no match for me. Raytamon takes another step away from Zdenia before continuing. With the Bane free, I will prove that the Bronze Brotherhood are the only ones strong enough to protect Lethian's Crossing. Now, if you excuse me, I have a town to endanger, so I can save it.
Another demonstration.
Another one of these deals where the asshole talks for a whole minute while I stand there and do nothing.
Right. Seems in order.
Take that! It'll take more than that!
Nice! That was pretty cool. Flung the body up in the air. Good times. Bronze Brotherhood armor. It's heavy armor though. Put it into my stash. What happened to Zdenia? Did he take her with him?
Good thing I keep a torsion wrench handy.
Broken hilt. Okay, so this is something I can have made at a later time.
It will rend to pieces.
Where did he even go from here? There's nowhere to go from here. There's trees. To go through the trees? I can't go through the trees. Apparently he can. And then there's this dock. Did he swim? Eldian might have insight as to where Raytamon may have taken the Forge-bound Master. Okay. I should probably go find him. Where's his house? Eldian's house. Okay, it's right there. So right outside of where they were standing when they had their 2-minute long conversation and I just stood by like an idiot doing nothing. Fatebinder, come in. I was just told the news that the Magebane helm has disappeared. This is terrible. What happened just now? I heard fighting out there. Are there more of them? Raytaman stole the Magebane helm and captured Sedenia. I was just beginning to believe we were finally safe. But a celebration planned before its time will no doubt become awake. Eldian shakes his head. And without Sedenia, there's no chance of getting another helm. My friends, please go back to your homes for now. The Fatebinder has taken care of the invaders. This can't be happening. It just can't. Archan mutters the words quietly as he moves towards the door. Fatebinder, come speak to me before you leave Lethian's Crossing. I have some, let's say, special supplies you'll be interested in seeing.
It's a tough job being so remarkable all the time.
I hate to add a request upon a request, Fatebinder, but I would ask one more thing of you. The recent attack was horrific, and there are a lot of folks that are in a bit of trouble right now. O'Hara has lost some of her men in the attack. She was stretched thin before it all, so I'm sure she's going to need all the help she can get. Santan's men have also gone missing. I have no doubt your assistance could be useful to them all. So if it wouldn't be too much trouble, please ask the townsfolk if they need your help. He makes a formal bow. I know we have no right to ask this of you, but I know you can help where no one else can. Not right now, though. There's much more pressing matters than helping the fucking townsfolk. What the fuck, dude? I should be going after Raytaman, not fucking hunting down, hey, you need me to pick you some fucking berries? What? Come on, man. What exactly did they expect to have happen? You leave a nice piece of iron in plain view and you're just asking to have it swiped. Nobody thought to, I don't know, tie it down or something? Yeah, I'm with you, Ed. These people are idiots. They deserve to die. I know we're asking a lot, Fatebinder. If there's anything I can help you, just ask. Yeah, can you tell me where this Raytaman guy is? Any idea where Raytaman might have taken Zdenya? The Brotherhood doesn't like to stay in one place for too long, so I can't easily point you to the one location, I'm afraid. Haven's full of thick, forested caravan routes and river crossings. They like to make themselves at home in places like that for days at a time. And then, just when word reaches travelers of their whereabouts, they pick up and move on. Crafty fellows. I doubt Raytaman will continue that routine with Zdenya and Magebane until rumor has it that he sometimes moves through the old walls, which, on account of it being absolutely daft, probably means that it's true. He shrugs. This is all a long-winded way for me to say that I'm in the dark here. Sorry, Fatebinder. Well, you've been of no fucking use whatsoever. Seems not all the Brotherhood agree with Raytaman. I've heard rumblings about that. Word is that their leader is a paranoid sort. He sees conspiracy and betrayal at every turn. I've seen a few of his lieutenants come and go. Pretty sure they're not all falling in battle. Tell me, if that's the sort of man you're following, how long do you think it'll be before someone else tries to stake a claim? I've known some Brotherhood men and women in my time. I'd never call them wholesome, but not all of them are asswipes. This move by Raytaman is going to rub some of his folks the wrong way. I should probably talk to Welby. She might know where Raytaman is. Right, I'm not going to bother speaking to this dumbass any longer. Hey, can you go to the townsfolk? They might need help. Yeah, because, I'm not doing anything else right now. No, don't mind me. This asshole just kidnapped the forge-bound master, ran off with the item protecting your town, and, it's probably of the essence that I find him and kill him as quickly as possible, but hey, go talk to the fucking townsfolk. Maybe they need you to pick some berries. At least it's not as bad as a BioWare game. Frickin' pick 20 elf fruit wherever you go. It's like, There's a war with like the ultimate evil. The world's coming to an end. Hey, can you go out and pick some fucking berries? That seems like a really good thing to do right now. You're the only person that can save the world. Go pick some berries. Sorry, I'm ranting. It's shit like that just drives me nuts. It's like, for real? Like, I can't delegate this menial shit to somebody else. I'm a goddamn fucking fate binder. I can't go and say, hey, you know, you there, random Scarlet Chorus red shirt person, go and take care of this shit. Oh, let's see, I've leveled up. Got plenty of spell strength. Let's raise this up so our cooldowns are a little bit quicker. It's going to be damn useful to keep Bane off of her. I have a feeling I'm going to be fighting a lot more Bane in the future, so I might want to get that. Again, this would be useful since she is wearing all light armor. This seems very pertinent to my current situation. Wait, all the bodies are gone and the people are back just like that? Just me walking into this door and coming out 2 minutes later and everything is back to like, hey, no battle happened here. It's cool. We cleaned up the bodies that quick. Man, these people are efficient. Let me talk to Archie and Bronze. He said he had some special stuff for me. Better be cheap, man. I'm not made of money. Fate Binder, thank you for coming. Sorry we couldn't speak under better circumstances. Archie and Bronze at your service. What can I do for you? You said you wanted to see me. Yes! This is simply unacceptable. I've sent notice to the rat regarding the theft and kidnapping. While I'm waiting a response, you should search for the forge-bound master. If we can recover her, the rat is bound to be more forgiving. Speaking as someone who has dealt with Narat for some time, I recommend you sort out this mess immediately. That's what I'm trying to do. Do you have any information to help me sort this mess out? Like, no, I'm just gonna leave. No, it's cool, man. Like, I was just gonna walk away. Come on, man. After you do, you might want to think about an offering or two to appease the boss. I'm not fucking afraid of voices in the rat. You know the kind he loves most. Fascinating personalities. I can guarantee that he'll want to speak to this Raytamon fellow. That Raytamon fellow might have an arrow through his head. After I knock that helm off his head, I might put an arrow through his eye. We'll see. I might take him alive. He pauses, scratching his chin and thought. Eldian too, come to think of it. That old man's rather attuned to the comings and goings of this place. Better that he share such wisdom with the voices, right? Where would I even look for the Forge-bound Master? Yes, do you have anything useful for me? Archian shakes his head. I'm not sure. I've heard reports of the Brotherhood hiding inside the old walls, but I don't think you should run headlong into what could be a large Brotherhood force. They've also recently been seen in the vicinity of Deserter's March. It might be a good idea to check that out first and see if you can gather any information about the Brotherhood inside the old walls. Thank you. Finally, a useful bit of information. What can you tell me about Deserter's March? Nothing much, really. I'm sorry. If I can't sell there, I have no reason to go there. Aldean would be able to tell you. This is his home. So I gotta go back to Eldian and ask him about Deserters March. The place is open on my map. I'm just gonna go there. I don't want to talk to Eldian again. He's probably gonna go tell me to ask the townsfolk if they want me to pick berries again. We'll leave off here and we'll go to Deserters March and try to pick up on some clues on where the Bronze Brotherhood might be so we can hunt Raytman down and chop his head off.